Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and this is not the Gymkhana 10 Hoonicorn. The Gymkhana 10 Hoonicorn is chilling in the garage. It's no big deal, but I want to compare these two and really find out if there's any differences between them, and if so, what those differences are. And I really want to kind of go in depth with it and just see it, drive them back to back, do a couple of really good tests, and just see, like I said before, see what the differences are. So I'm going to go right ahead and grab the new one, the Gymkhana 10 Ford Hoonicorn. And this thing is basically the same car, but so far it just looks like it has a slightly different livery and a slightly different design. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take it out and we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to see what it's like. We're going to see how it drives, and we're going to see how it performs. But then after that, we're going to do some things like comparing this car to the old car on top in terms of top speed, seeing if there's any difference in terms of top speed. Then we're going to be driving these two cars back to back in like the same environments to see if they feel any different for any reason. So I've taken my other Hoonicorn and I've reset it to default upgrades, and just to see what the differences could be. So right off the bat, I'm going to throw it into a drift zone. It definitely, oh god, it definitely still has everything that we would come to expect, or we have come to expect, from the original, and that was a really crappy score. But to be honest, I haven't driven the Hoonicorn in a while, and the Hoonicorn is one of those cars that you have to drive it for a good bit to get accustomed to how it drives and how it drifts if you want to score highly with it. But I'm definitely gonna be spending some time in this new one, this Gymkhana 10 livery Hoonicorn. And oh god, come on, get back on the road. Started that a little late, but oh wow, that was horrible. That was horrible. Just horrible approach, horrible entry, horrible like everything, horrible every single part of that. Every single part of that was bad. Let's try this again and try not to mess it up. Come on, oh, get on the road for God's sake. It just goes off. Partially, it's wet outside, so that has something to do with it. But also, I wonder if I'm just approaching too fast. Come on, there it is. Oh, not bad. All right, not bad. So, definitely, I'll tell you something, if we spent more time at that particular drift zone in the Hoonicorn, yeah, it would be, we would probably beat our best score, to be brutally honest. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing to the highway and see what I can get out of it in terms of maximum top speed. And the reason why I want to do that is basically because of the simple fact that I want a bit of a measure in like a little bit of a measurement in terms of like seeing if there's any differences between these two cars. I don't think there is. I think the differences are pretty much nothing. But nonetheless, I want to test them out, and if nothing else, we get to play around with the new Hoonicorn, and that's always fun. So setting off, it's fast, but we knew this. We knew it was going to be fast. We knew it was going to be intense to drive. We knew that it was going to be... I do think that it's interesting, though, that everything is, like, just slightly different from the original car. Like, it's, like, the design on the hood, like, the dump pipes for the turbos look slightly different. Everything looks slightly different. 244. Oh, yep, hits the rev limiter at 244. And... oh, back on the highway. Woo, okay. So it hits the rev limiter at 244 miles an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the other Hoonicorn now, and we're going to see if it hits the same exact limited top speed. So, and of course, we could go back and tune it and, you know, I'm sure make it go faster. That's not what this car's for, but I just want to see if it will do more than 244 on the stock gearing. So 3, 2, 1, go! I don't think I tuned the gearing in this car. I hope I didn't, because that would end up being really weird. Then because it would push this thing to a much higher top speed. Come on. Come on, where's that limiter? 240, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Oh my god, I did not expect it to go up on the side like that. I was trying to stay in it. I mean, it pretty much hit the limiter at 244, 245. I'm sure the other one would hit the limiter at the same spot, but my god, I mean, these cars, like I said, don't really seem to have that much of a difference between them. I mean, they... Oh. Come on. And also, if you're confused about how to get it, right now, you can get it right now as a Forzathon challenge. So basically, if you have 200 Forzathon points, you can go into the Forzathon shop and get yourself the Gymkhana 10 Hoonicorn. I mean, I myself got onto the game and was like, where is it? And that was basically, that was my realization, was going in and seeing, oh, wait a minute, it's in the Forzathon shop. And I didn't realize that it was in the Forzathon shop. And it really, really frustrated me because I didn't know where the, seriously didn't know where the damn thing was. So going into it like that, I was like, okay, so I'm going to have to figure something out here. But to be honest, all you really need to do is, if you have enough Forzathon points already, just go grab it. Just go pick the car up. But if you don't have enough Forzathon points, really all you need to do is complete as many of the easy challenges that are available to you as you can. But also, just do as many Forzathon live events as possible, and you'll get that 200 really, really quickly, because you're getting 30 per event. So now, I do think there's one more thing that I want to do with this new Hoonicorn, and I want to take it back to the, festival, or really, not even, it doesn't even have to be the festival. I'm going to take it up to one of my houses, not to that influence board, or to that influence board that I've already got, but I'm going to take it up to one of my houses, and I'm going to max it out, at least to the extent that they let us max it out, and see what changes in terms of the craziness and the performance, and just basically make the ultimate version of the Gymkhana 10 Hoonicorn. So now that we've kind of compared the two in terms of top speed, and they seem to drive about the same, so honestly, I can say that they feel pretty much the same. I mean, if you look at the stats side by side, this one, for example, 1,400 horsepower, 1,200 foot-pounds of torque, weighing in at 2,998 pounds. Okay, so 1,400, 1,200, 2,998. So if we go to the other Hoonicorn, let's see, where are you? Right here. So 1,400 horsepower, 1,200 foot-pounds of torque, weighing in at 2,998 pounds. So again, even the stats show them as being pretty much identical. So let's go ahead and head into our custom upgrades. And for some reason, this thing doesn't have the best brakes it could possibly have. We could put rally suspension on it. I don't think I'm going to, because I don't think it suits the character of the car. But we're going to drop the weight down to about 2,700 pounds. And now, wheel and tire-wise, we can kind of do a variety of different things. I want to leave the current wheels on there, and I want to leave the current tires on there as well, because, well, tires set up anyways. What would this thing be like? So let's see. Stock tire compound, Horizon Race, Rally, and drag tire. What would this thing be like with drag tires? The hell would it do with drag tires on it? It would be so silly. I'm going to try it just because I just want to see what happens. I just want to see how it gets off the line. I mean, we've got 335 drag tires, front and rear, on a 2,700 pound, 1,400 horsepower all-wheel drive car. This thing should get off the line like nothing I've ever seen before. So once we get outside, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, it's raining? Are you kidding me? Well, you know what? Forget the fact that it's raining. I'm going to try this anyway. Still spins him a little bit. Oh, driving this with drag tires is so weird. The feel is, like, so strange. It's so strange. Dude, like, this is not normal. Oh, man, this is not normal. Like, if you want to drive the Hoonicorn in its weirdest possible way. Put drag tires on it, and dude, I'm serious. You will look at this car and go, it's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to feel this way. It's genuinely not supposed to feel this way. But I wonder if we can get 3 stars on that speed trap. I'm going to spin around. But, like, okay, so you pull the e-brake to turn around, dump the clutch, and it just, it gets out of the hole like a madman. But in the corners, or when you pull the e-brake, it's like, okay, any kind of turn-in response that you would have had before is dead now. It's completely dead now. That's 200.9. That should be enough for 3. Well, maybe. Yep. Ah, yes, it's enough for 3. So, honestly, this car, don't put drag tires on it. That's the first lesson to be learned from this video. But no, like, it's pretty much the same. Like, there's nothing different about it other than pretty much, like, cosmetics. Like, aesthetically, cosmetically, it's pretty much exactly the same. And don't put drag tires on it unless you want to pretty much ruin it for anything besides messing around. But if you all enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like button. Tell me in the comment section below what you guys thought of it. And actually, tell me in the comments below which version of the Hoonicorn you prefer, even though they're pretty much the same. And subscribe for more videos like this one, and I will see you all next time. Talk to you guys later.